Hi, I'm Casey, and it's day 3, December 3rd, of opening the advent calendars. So we're starting with Macy's. And you know what? Yesterday I was better. I kind of looked ahead at where the numbers were so I would be faster. It is the Mario Badesco Skincare Facial Spray with Aloe, Sage, and Orange Blossom. Nice. I'm not wearing any makeup. I should be able to squirt that. Smells nice. Smells light. Yeah, alrighty. Fun. Where are my readers? Hydrates and refreshes with an uplifting mist of sage and orange blossom. Essential water infused with purifying botanical extracts that tone and improve skin's clarity, and floral scented facial spray restores balance to reveal a dewy and supple, smooth complexion. I also use face mists when I'm using my microcurrent, because I'll use like a collagen gel, but it will dry down, and then I'll use it again, but it'll dry down, and then sometimes I just feel like that's been enough collagen gel, and I just need to like mist it to reactivate the collagen gel with water or a little face mist like this. So that will be lovely. Next up is the cat pet treat, and we will see if it's going to be the same as the last 2 days, which I was not prepared today. You know, my cats didn't like. I'm going to be so disappointed if they're exactly the same every day, which it looks like they are again. That is not an advent calendar. That is like a treat board. It would be like getting a candy advent calendar, but then there was just a chocolate Tootsie Roll every day. How disappointed would you be? Or a beauty advent calendar and every day getting, you know, the same black eyeliner. My cats didn't like these the first day, and honestly, I could just stop opening them if it's going to be this. I've just been putting them outside for the feral cats, which even the feral cats like didn't eat them right away. Like for the first 5 hours or something, they kind of snubbed them. So you want to see? Maybe if you see them every day, if I stick them in front of you, maybe you'll decide you want one. Yeah, let's try. There, you want to try one? Next up is the chocolate advent calendar, day 3. I'm hoping for a better one. Okay, this is the Creme Brulee Truffle. This one I will actually try. It's okay. It's not as good as I was hoping and expecting. Probably though, because I actually really like Aldi's chocolate. Like, they have the ones that are, I have them, so I'm going to get them. These from Aldi's, Belgian cocoa dusted truffles, that are, I think they were $2.99 or $3.99 for this 8.81 ounces, and they are the most delicious chocolate. They're so good that, and I've heard other people say like they just really like Aldi's chocolate. So that was a Aldi's advent calendar, chocolate advent calendar. So I was expecting it to be good. This was the first one I tasted because, again, the first one was coffee and I don't do coffee, and the second one was marzipan, and I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it does not sound like something I want. So number 3 for the Vista Bay hard seltzer is mandarin lime. That sounds like a flavor I could get behind. So then I'm also going to do, I noticed Pat with Blessed GMP did a Christmas this or that, and I liked the idea. So I'm changing it up a little bit because some of hers, I felt like my answers just wouldn't be that interesting. So I am starting with a real tree or a fake tree for Christmas. And I like fake trees. I think that the idea sounds lovely. And when we were first married, and even when we first had kids, we did go and cut down a real tree and bring it home. And I liked that process. But then I started feeling guilty about cutting down a tree so that I could hang some decorations and ornaments on it for 4 weeks, and then watch it die in front of me and have these loose needles going everywhere. And the guilt got to me. So artificial trees from now on, which are also nice because I can then, like 2 of the trees I just left decorated, and then we only had to like decorate the main tree, with the kids' ornaments and stuff. Okay, for Christmas meal, it was ham or turkey, but I'm gonna have to say, or what else, because we have done ham before, or probably turkey too, but we go to my mom's house on Christmas Eve and go to church, and then every year it's kind of different. Like we've had roast beef and noodles, or we've had spaghetti, or we've had just cold cuts, and just every year it changes. And then we go to my husband's family's on Christmas Day, and the last several years, maybe last 5 at least, we've just done like the made rights that I think I did a cooking thing on in my channels. And yeah, but other years we had like a full out Christmas meal. It's just, I don't know, that's what we do now. Next, do you bake your cookies yourself or do you buy cookies? And I will usually make like 1 cookie. And then before, we moved in March, but where I used to live, the churches would do like maybe the week before Christmas a cookie exchange, and I would always take advantage and go to that, and then you bought cookies there and they weighed them, and it was kind of a fundraiser, and it was just so nice and easy to be able to get all of those different kinds of cookies and not have to do the work, but have them taste better than ones that you buy. So next up, bags or wrapping, box wrapping gifts. And I would be totally fine with bagging in cute bags, but my husband doesn't like it. He thinks they should be unwrapped with paper, being thrown, but he does help me wrap them, even though usually it is Christmas Eve and we are still up to like 2 in the morning wrapping presents. It shouldn't be like that this year since, nobody is coming at all to our home on Christmas. We will be driving 7 hours. Then we'll go to my mom's and then his mom. Is that, yeah. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess we will, because we're driving there, and since we haven't sold the house, we will actually wake up in that house. Maybe I'll have to rethink things. Okay. Christmas letter or just Christmas cards. And I think that a lot of people that I knew kind of made fun of Christmas letters. I always actually really liked receiving them. I've only done them myself maybe twice. I remember one year, it was the year my dad had died, because I kind of remember how I had started out the letter. But I love getting them, and if I had more time, I would probably do them every year. But there has been years that I didn't even send out Christmas cards. You just would get too busy. So travelers stay at home. This year we're definitely traveling, and every year we've always went to my mom's on Christmas Eve. We've opened Christmas gifts with my 3 daughters at home in the morning, and then went to my husband's parents' house and then to his grandparents' house. And that's what we did the entire 26 years of our marriage, which I always felt like we were so lucky, that like we were able to do that, because my mom was like 10 minutes away and my husband's mom was like, 20 minutes away. So the next one is opening presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, but I think I just explained all that. So do you open presents first or have breakfast first? All I did for breakfast was stick in the cinnamon rolls that you like twist and, pop, and that's all we did for Christmas breakfast, because then we would go to Craig's mother's house, and she always had, you know, cheese and crackers and just all kinds of munchy food around as soon as we got there. So, organized opening of the Christmas presents or free for all. And we definitely did organize at our own house. We did usually do the pickle on the tree. So the first person to find the pickle ornament gets to open the first present. But I hand them the present and I sit there and hand out presents to everyone. And I get to pick what order they get unwrapped in. And yeah, that's fun. And then at my mom's house, we do youngest to oldest in a circle so that everybody gets to watch everybody else open presents, and because then it extends it and takes it out that much longer. And when I first was married, my husband's family kind of did a free-for-all, but I actually mentioned the other way, and they liked it, and then we've been doing it ever since, and I just think it's nicer to get to see what other people get. And advent calendars or stockings, we never did advent calendars at my house, but we always did stockings. Even Craig's mother still gets even my husband and me and my husband's brother and his wife stockings, which I think stockings are as equally as much fun as opening presents. My mom stopped giving me stockings when I turned 18, and I was sad about that. Okay. What is next? Okay. Your drink: eggnog, spice cider, cocoa, or coffee. I'm going to say cocoa with all of those. And with the cinnamon rolls, we would always make hot cocoa before we started. Christmas movies. Are you more of a It's a Wonderful Life or a Christmas Story or a Die Hard or a Miracle on 34th Street? And I think I'm more of a Christmas Story. You know, the one where the little boy gets his tongue stuck on the pole and has the bunny rabbit pajamas. Yeah, I don't honestly think I've ever seen all of It's a Wonderful Life. And I do like Miracle on 34th Street, both the old one and the revamped one that was, I don't even have any idea now, in 2000 or something. I like them both. And then decorations. Are you more into nativity scenes, elves, snowmen, Santas, or other? And I like snowmen because I like that I can leave them out longer. My mom buys me still a Santa every year for Christmas. And I have a nativity scene that I think is pretty enough that before we moved, I just left it out all year round in my china cabinet. It was just like a Lenox one that was all white with little tips of gold. So I don't feel like that wasn't like a Christmas decoration because I just always left it out. And do gifts go under the tree as soon as you wrap them or only on Christmas Eve? And for me, a few of them went out as I wrapped them if they were for, you know, Craig's family or my mom's family, but we didn't put really any Christmas presents out on for our children until Christmas Day. And Santa always comes to our house, so we don't put, I mean, I never know what the kids are going to completely get. I buy gifts for my kids, my husband buys gifts for my kids, and then Santa always comes. So yeah, they just sometime for my kids, the presents appear on between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Okay, so do you like white elephant parties or Secret Santa giveaways better? And with my group of friends, I think it's all kinds of fun to do white elephants. That's great. And you always get to like give away some dumb thing that you had sitting around the house for too long that you didn't want anyway. So, and on the top of your tree, do you have an angel, a star, or what do you have? And at my house, on the tree that was like our main tree that had the kids' decorations, we had an angel that my husband and I bought the first year we were married, and she has like the little china-ish hands, and one of her hands was broken off, and we bought her that way, but she was there at like probably Walmart at the time, and this was again 26 years ago, and I felt like nobody else would buy her because she had a broken hand, and that just seemed sad and awful. And so we have an angel on our tree there that has like maybe a thumb, but nothing else. And then my other two trees just have like that ribbon bow kind of thing. And the last one, do you put on tinsel or do you do beads or what? And I'm doing this one because I want to know about the rest of you, because I would, like, I remember from childhood and doing the little strands of individual silver tinsel on the tree, and I think I want to do that again sometime, but we haven't done that for years. And I do put on beads and I stick in flowers and things, but yeah, okay. That's all. I'm starting to feel a little bit like it's maybe getting close to Christmas. I think, you know, the weather's been still really nice. There's been not that many cold days, or maybe it's that I don't actually leave my house, so it's always warm enough in here. And it's actually kind of hard to get into the Christmas spirit, but I think these are helping. So anyway, join me tomorrow. It won't be nearly as long of one. I'll just do the unwrapping. Thanks.